this person will give us an information about the trucker strike in New York. Okay, you're a member of a trucker, right? Angel? Okay, I know you're just a member. You're not a trucker. Okay, let's watch this one. Very special.
Truckers of America have united and are boycotting sending any supplies, any goods, anything at all to New York City, and it's gaining major steam. If you haven't heard, this is insanely huge breaking live news right now as we speak, Monday, February 19th on President's Day, no less. It is gaining major steam. An amazing trucker by the name of, which I think truckers are the bloodline of our country. These guys are phenomenal. They're amazing. An amazing trucker by the name of Chicago Ray went viral a couple of days ago announcing, because they were so fed up with the political witch hunt, they were so fed up with the hypocrisy and the corrupt establishment and swamp going after and trying to impede and basically derail Trump's campaign to run for president in 2024, that they decided, they united, which is what Americans do, which is what is the backbone of our country was founded on. We wouldn't have a country if it wasn't for this idea of, you know what, this is wrong, this is tyrannical, this is corrupt, this is awful, this is against the values and principles of being a human being in our great country, fighting for freedom, that we're going to do something about it. And so the truckers of America have united. And I'm going to play this quick video right here from Chicago Ray. Check this out right here. You guys have inspired me. I love this, and then we'll talk about it. Check this video out.
Hey folks, Chicago Ray checking in. Since I talked to you last time, a couple hours ago, I got back on the radio, been listening. Been talking to a few guys. This is real, man. There's guys that ain't going. I talked to a guy, he denied a refrigerator load. Okay, which, refrigerators going to New York City, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good money. Okay, so I gotta give that guy his credit for that. But if this goes longer than a week, like they're saying, man, New York City better start stocking up. And they better start stocking up now. Okay? Like I said, I ain't wishing anybody anything. Okay, everybody's on their own with this. Alright? Okay, I'm just telling you what I hear. I'm going to be in Wisconsin for the next couple of weeks on a dedicated run. So, I'm going to be north of Madison. So, but what I'm hearing, these guys are serious. Okay? And this could take longer than a week. Alright? And, it ain't necessary. They quit fucking with Trump. Okay? Quit fucking with Trump. I mean, we're not trying to tell you, that, we're just against what's going on in this country. Okay? We got careers out here. We got livelihoods. We ain't trying to hurt nobody, but we're going to stand for something, man. We'll stand with Trump, man. Cut the bullshit. Cut the fucking bullshit, man. It ain't got to be like this. So, I'll check in with you later. Okay, I got a couple runs up this way. I'll let you know what I'm hearing. I don't know what's going on the other side of the country. I'd be interested to see what they're saying over there. But what I'm hearing over here, this is on, man. This is on. All right, Chicago Ray, checking in.
Heartfelt. I mean, Chicago Ray, absolutely heartfelt and they mean it. And it just really, really is super, super inspiring. I just totally support all these truckers. They have decided that enough is enough. We can't take it anymore. We're not just going to sit back and just let you guys keep doing this. Just quit with the BS. Just stop. And if you're wondering right now, because I know you might be thinking, well, who do these guys think they are? How in the world can they take, I mean, these are shipments that, that they're already paid for, that these companies already pay these truckers for. Most of these truckers are independent truckers. And if you're a trucker, by the way, let me know in the comments if you know more about this. I am just so inspired by this movement. I'm so inspired by their commitment, their dedication. If it wasn't for these amazing Americans, I mean, my kids wouldn't have food. I mean, there wouldn't be food at the grocery store. God knows how many other products and appliances, goods and services that we can't live without. I mean, the list is infinite. It's just really, really awe-inspiring. It's really, really amazing. Here's another video from another, I have to share this one before we get to Kevin O'Leary, because this video went viral recently. Check this one out from another trucker warning New York City. Check this out.
New York, New York, New York. Fucking with Trump. Fucking with Trump. Now the truckers ain't trying to deliver y'all produce, y'all goods for 3 years. You in New York, better get up out of there. Y'all think groceries are high now. Y'all better respect Trump's gangsters. And y'all better respect that MAGA crowd. They're not playing. They're not playing. As you can see, they're not playing. Keep on fucking around. You're gonna find out.
I would not want to mess with these amazing truckers for Trump, these amazing Americans. I would definitely not want to be on the wrong side of their good tidings. I would definitely not want to. These guys mean business, and they are serious. And it's just absolutely, it's remarkable how these guys have galvanized. It's absolutely awe-inspiring. I love it. Like what Chicago Ray was saying. I'm not advocating, and nobody is. Nobody's advocating that they want to harm anybody. They want to deprive people of food, etc., etc. But it's just enough is enough. I mean, you guys have thrown the kitchen sink and even beyond. You've thrown the entire kitchen at this guy, and it's unfounded. I mean, I talked about this in a previous video. I'm going to have Kevin O'Leary, who knows way more about this than I do, talk about this. The validity of this charge, it's got no legs. It's literally got no legs. And the fact that Governor Hochul said other businesses don't need to worry, that we were just literally just admitting in public we're just going after Trump, is they're not even trying to hide it. It's completely unprecedented. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. It's insane. So let's check out what Kevin O'Leary has to say about this, because he goes a little more in depth on what, developers and real estate developers do in New York City. Check this video out right now.
This award, just leaving the whole Trump thing out of it and seeing what occurred here, and I'm no different than any other investor. I'm shocked at this. I can't even understand or fathom the decision at all. There's no rationale for it. And so let me give you a real-time experience I'm having regarding this, and I'm not the only one. It doesn't matter what the governor says. New York was already a loser state. Like California is a loser state. There are many loser states because of policy, high taxes, uncompetitive regulation. It was already on the top of the list of being a loser state. I would never invest in New York now, and I'm not the only person saying that. And here's a real-time situation. In development in real estate right now, the hottest asset class is very high-end data centers. They cost anywhere from $2.5 to $3.5 billion each. They're very expensive. They require low power. You need permits, but most of the major institutions in the world need more data centers, and that's why developers like me are doing this. Now, you need power. So New York has Niagara Falls. Normally, you'd consider that to put in one of these facilities, create 400 jobs, 5 more jobs for each of one of those for auxiliary services. I can't go to New York. So I'm going to Oklahoma, North Dakota, West Virginia. Governor Stitt, Kevin Stitt, my staff have met with him. Governor Bergen, the same thing. Governor Justice. Those are winner states. They don't do things like this. I have to syndicate that debt and all that equity. We're talking billions of dollars here. Do you think any foreign institution or any private equity firm or any pension fund would touch New York? No, and that's why New Yorkers should be concerned. The fine people of New York should ask themselves, why are we such a loser state? How are we going to attract business? It's not just the existing businesses that are fleeing out to Texas and Florida. What about new money like this that I'm talking about, like a $4 billion data center? Not a chance I would put that in New York. Zero probability, never. And so they've got a lot of work to do to find themselves getting out of this situation. This has all occurred post-pandemic. Winner states versus loser states. Look at Tennessee right now, fastest growing city in America, Nashville. Winner state, good policy, competitive taxes. You've got to start thinking about this in the context of winners and losers. New York, mega loser state.
So, Kevin, what did you think of Governor Hochul saying this is like a unique one and done because Donald Trump went too far and was so nefarious? You guys, if you're just doing what you should be doing, you have nothing to worry about. But they're very worried about it.
Yeah, we're very worried. Every investor's worried because where is the victim? Who lost money? This is some arbitrary decision a judge made. This policy and what this says, what does this say about the bar, the legal bar in New York? Aren't they going to question this judge? What is this? $355 million and there's dollars as a penalty and there's plus interest at 9% and there's no victim? I mean, I'm sorry, her words fall on deaf ears to everybody. There's nothing she can say to justify this decision. And this has nothing to do with Trump. Nothing to do with Trump. Forget about Trump. This is not a Trump situation. This is a New York problem now. The whole world is looking at this saying, what are you doing to yourselves?
Wow. Wow. It's so heartbreaking to hear Kevin O'Leary call my beloved state, California, that I've lived here for over 40 years, a loser state. But it's hard to argue with him because Gavin Newsom, Karen Bass, Adam Schiff, they've all destroyed this state with their policies. You look at San Francisco, you look at Los Angeles, you look at what's happening in San Diego, you look at homeless encampments in Venice, crime, theft, burglary. So, I mean, you've got truckers who are refusing to ship and drive into New York City. You've got investors and businesses who are running scared. You've got Kevin O'Leary who, I mean, this guy's influence is massive. Never mind the fact that he's a celebrity kind of Shark Tank business mogul. This guy actually is real down, practical, anchored in reality. He is a huge influence in the business community, in the investment community, capital, venture capitalist, and development community. I mean, he's got a monster influence. So if he is saying, which I think he's almost symbolic of all investors just like him, if he's saying that people are running like the wind, to get out of New York City, truckers, shipments, goods, services, businesses, probably big, small, medium. Jason Aldean and Kid Rock just said we're canceling all tours. Is this the beginning of the end? Does this spell massive trouble for New York? What is the implication of this on a national level? And actually, as a matter of fact, some of these people, even Chicago Ray and some of the truckers were saying, we're just starting with New York, but we might end up not shipping to other states who comply with this hypocrisy of going after this. It's almost this banana republic mentality of going after political candidates and eliminating them. They all are so staunch about the evil of Putin and how Putin, eliminates his political opponents like an autocrat, an authoritarian, like a Hitler-esque. They're doing the same thing, are they not? Are they not doing the same thing? Very, very interesting times. You got the migrant crisis. You got the New York City cops who got beaten up and these migrants got let out of jail. You've got the mayor of New York City who is an absolute train wreck. Oh my goodness, New York is in a lot of trouble. If you're a New York City resident, let me know in the comments, what do you think? If you're a New Yorker, I would love to hear from you. I mean, I want to hear from all of you, but particularly if you're from New York, living in New York, do you agree with this? Do you concede what's going on in your city and your state? Do you think this is a good thing, bad thing? Are you, dare I say, heartbreakingly, is this something that scares you? My heart goes out to you if you're a father, a mother, a parent, somebody who does not go along with this charade, who's against all of this hypocrisy. I would love to hear from you. Stay tuned, y'all, because more to come. I'm going to be staying abreast of what's happening with this movement, Truckers for Trump movement, which is gaining major steam. Businesses leaving New York and more to come. Stay tuned because I'm going to be covering all of this and talking about it. I think a couple of things before we wrap up. Number one, I'm proud of these truckers. I think these truckers are inspiring. I think they're doing something. It's not about right or wrong necessarily. They're doing what they feel compelled to do in their hearts. Somebody once said, I think it was either Gandhi or maybe it was Dr. King that once said, the greatest evil is not actually it occurring, but being silent about it when you know it's wrong. And I know I'm kind of paraphrasing here, and I'm probably ruining that, but essentially they feel complicit by not doing anything about it. And it's the raucousness, the brashness, the brazenness, the will, the determination, the perseverance is so American. It's so American what these truckers are doing. This is what this country was founded on. Balls, courage. It's President's Day as I'm recording this and releasing this. My favorite president of all time is Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt did more for America at the turn of the century, of the 20th century, to propel it forward than any president prior or past. And it's, to me, TR was emblematic of balls, courage, standing up to the powers that be, standing up to the establishment. And so these truckers really embody that spirit. At least I think so. And the second thing is that if you're gonna continue down this road and think you're gonna get away with it as the establishment, if you're gonna continue to lie to the American people, if you're gonna continue to send all of our resources to things that you're so out of touch and tone deaf that the American public is so vehemently opposed to, you're going to face the consequences because we're not going to stand for it. That's not a threat. It's just you corner real Americans, and I think, getting together, galvanizing as a force and trying to come up with solutions is just inevitable. It's going to happen. I'd love to hear what you guys think. I want to pass this off to you. If you made it this far, please don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter in the pinned comment and the description. This is your sure-proof way. I'm getting heated now. I'm losing my voice. This is your sure-proof way of always being in the know, never missing out on any new videos, breaking news, updates, top stories, current events, what's happening live, breaking, exclusive. Make sure you sign up for our free newsletter. As always, check out these videos right here that I just published recently talking more about this situation. If you missed how I went over Governor Hochul's declaration and what that means and all the screenshots, God bless you. God bless the United States. And I'll see you soon.
Angel, God bless you. Angel. Okay. Remember we went to New York? Okay. Now we cannot go to New York. Okay? We have nothing to eat. Okay? So now we have to support this trucker. I know you remember. Do you drive the truck? Can you drive a truck? I don't think so. Okay? I cannot drive if I'm blind. Okay. See you then. God bless you.